Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Travis Dykes. Today, we're going over 3 different bass licks that you should put in your repertoire and use for whatever song or style of music you want to. If you guys really like this channel and want to find some way to support and grab some perks for that, feel free to check out my Patreon page, which is linked in the description below. So, without further ado, why don't you grab your bass and we'll jump into the lesson. Alright, so first we're going to be breaking down this groove. We're going to be in the key of G flat minor, or you can think about it, for my numbers people, in the key of A major. So first off, what we're going to do is play this octave on G flat like this. And all that is just G flat, the octave, and then back to G flat. And I'm alternate plucking with my right hand. Alright, and then right after that, we're going to go into this little arpeggio, which is going to be a G flat minor 9. And we're starting like this, just like a G flat minor triad. So it'd be, for my letters people, it'd be G flat, A, D flat, and then it's going to hammer on from the G flat to the A flat. So it'd be like, so. For my numbers people, it would be 6 in the key of A. It would be 6, 1, 3, 6, 7. Okay? You see I'm using my index, pinky, index here, and then hammer on right there. You don't want it to sound like, you want it to sound like, you know, like more of like a, like you're like pushing a pedal into one, you know, because it gets that sound. So. All right, then right after that, we're gonna go E, D flat, B, A, G flat, E. All right, for my letters people, remember in the key of A, it's gonna be, so we have our 6, 1, 3, 6, 6 to 7, hammer on, then hammer on from the B or the 5 to the 6, and then we're gonna do a slide, but I'm gonna pluck with my right hand like you want it to be one motion going to that 5. So, all right, and then it goes to that 1 and then 6, 5. So you got. Now all together, slow. All right, now let's take a look at those ghost notes. So the first ghost note is going to be right here. So we're going to, so you hear that? So it's a ghost note right there leading into that G flat. So it'd be like, as I'm sliding up, I'm doing 2 ghost notes. And then I've started. See that one more time? So then right here, like little doubles in there. So be. So here it is slow. Feel free to do these without ghost notes too, if it still feels good either way. So that's just something I do sometimes when I play it. So that is the whole groove. All right, so now let's take a look at this first lick. So if you know your bass modes, this would be pretty simple to understand, or if you know your pentatonic scale positions. Basically what we're gonna do, we're acting like we're in the key of A major. And And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the 2 of A major, which would be the B right here on the E string, and we're gonna play our 2 mode or our Dorian mode like this. And we're just gonna extend all the way to the G string. Okay? And that's where we're gonna be pulling our notes from for this lick, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna identify this, and this is a great way I always like to do it when it comes to like coming up with being more creative with like licks in the major scale or in the pentatonic scale, is using the triads that are built in within them. So like when I play this pattern, I have this note, and this note. And what that makes is a 6 minor triad. So this is the 6 right here. And I'm just building a minor chord off of it, minor triad. And then if I go to the 3, I can build a minor chord or minor triad off that 3 right here. So what I'm doing with this lick is I'm accentuating those triads to make it sound cool like this. So when I accentuate it, so what I'm gonna do is this right here. I'm gonna play that, I'm gonna start off with that 1, 2, 5, or A, B, E. And I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna play these triads, the F sharp minor triad like this, backwards. So I add this lead in, and then for my numbers people, it's just gonna be 3, 1, 6. 3, 1, 6, okay? And then for my letters people, it's gonna be D flat, A, G flat. So you get this. And then I'm just gonna go right into this 2 for my numbers people, or this B for my letters people. And then play the 3 minor triad starting on the 5, which is just this. For my numbers people, it's gonna be 7, 5, 3. Or for my letters people, it's gonna be A flat, E, D flat. So you get this all together. And then straight down, flatten out your pinky to lead in with that 2. And then end on that triad. So you get this. And then right back to the groove. Really slow. All right, and that is the whole first lick. All right, so now let's take a look at that second lick. It goes like this. All right, so this seems like it's a little bit more of a difficult lick, but it's really not. It's just kind of fast. Like I was doing a little bit faster than what I was doing it with the loop, but it's actually pretty simple. It's really simple. It's all pentatonic scale. So if you know your pentatonic scale positions, we're in the key of A, A major pentatonic. So we got this position. Okay, it's the first position. If you don't know your pentatonic scale positions, I'll have a link to my video on the pentatonic scale positions below. All right, here's the second position. Okay. All right, and then we have the third position, which is where we're going to start. Okay, so when we do this groove, we got all right. So what we're doing is we're going between the third position of the pentatonic and the second position. So what we're going to do is we're going to start like this. So all I'm doing is this in the key of A, 2, 3, 5, 5. All right. And then you're going to go down. So all I'm doing is 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, 5, 3. Okay, and that's where I'm ending it. Now for my letters, people, it's gonna be B, D flat, E, E, D flat, B, A, G flat, D, or E, sorry, and then D flat. And that is the second lick. All right, now the last and third lick. Still super simple. It goes like this. All right, so if you know your minor scale or any of your major scale modes, this is going to be on the Aeolian mode where this lick is derived. So it's going to be, so we're in the key of F sharp minor or A major. So I always think about it as the F sharp Aeolian mode, or the 6th mode is what I call it a lot of times. So basically is the minor scale. Also, if you don't know modes, feel free to check out my modes video. I'll have it linked somewhere there, either in the corner or in the description below. So you could go ahead and check out and see what those are and how to use them. Basically, it's the relative minor from this A major scale. So what we're doing is doing it an octave higher way up here. Okay, but what we're doing is we're starting right here on this, for in the key of A, it would be 5, 6. Okay, 5, 6, 1, 7, 6. Okay, so it goes like 5, 6, 1, 7, 6, 5, and then 3, 2, 1. All right, so for my letters, people, it's just going to be E, G flat, A flat, G flat, E, D flat, B, and A. So slow. And then you go all the way back down to where the groove starts. Let me play that again slow. And that's it. So if you want this loop that I used for this at the beginning of the video, feel free to check out my Patreon, sign up, and jump on and become a patron today. So my main takeaway I want you guys to have in this video is to always build your toolbox. Every time I throw a lick out here, every time I throw a groove out there, it's so you can build your toolbox, so you can create something special. So, because sometimes when it comes to playing different genres and different things, you could use all these different concepts and different licks in all these different places, but you just have to have a toolbox built up with it. So if you have any questions about any of the things that I covered today, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram at @tdykes, or hit me up in the comments below. And if you haven't already, check out my Patreon page, which is linked below, and get my loops, tabs, and tracks from most all the videos that I have here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when the newest videos are uploaded. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.